I'm going to guess by the simple fact that you have clicked on this video, you're struggling with goals and you want to, you want to see if you can get clearer with your goals and how to achieve them. Now, I'm going to start by outlining some bad goals that I used to have and explaining a little bit about why they were so ineffective. So when I first started out on self-improvement and I had first heard of all of this, I had 3 goals, right? I had 3 goals. I wanted to gain weight because I was a bit of a skinny bitch. I wanted to have a successful YouTube channel and I wanted to make money online. On the surface, they all sound really good because they are all geared towards my improving myself, right? And they are all really good apart from one key thing. They're far too vague. Now, why is this an issue? The lack of specificity within these goals led to about a dozen grey areas in what sort of action to take going forward with the goals. And when there are no obvious actions, it kind of just leads to, in my experience, a bit of sitting around, twiddling your thumbs, wondering, was I ever meant to succeed at anything in life? Because I've had this goal for months now and nothing's happened. Bit of a miserable existence, that. So, along the way of, just twiddling my thumbs, I decided maybe that my goal, maybe it wasn't me and it just was the goals, but it's definitely me because I wasn't acting on them, but maybe there was an issue with the goals. So went on a bit of a search to see if we could get better with the goals, found some videos and improved the goals. And I'm going to tell you how you can improve your goals, right? The title of this video is Get Clear with Your Goals. Shock horror because you've pressed on it already. And you might be wondering what I actually mean by getting clear with your goals. Now, getting clear with your goals means getting specific as fuck with them. And I mean as fuck. So we're going to stick with the making money online sort of goal because if you didn't know, I still have that goal. And my goal used to just be make money online, which is great. Great about for 3 seconds until you realize there's no obvious action to go with. And you will just end up sitting around twiddling your thumbs, wasting time, wondering whether you're meant to achieve it or not. So how can we get more clear with this? You want to make money online, right? There are some easy questions to ask to get more specific. How much money do you want to make online? Do you want to make £1,000? Do you want to make £10,000? Do you want to make £1 million? Are we talking a year? Are we talking a month? Do you want to make them in dollars? I don't know. Maybe you want to make them in euros because you're from Europe. Okay, cool. Now you have an amount a month, preferably a month because it's what most you charge monthly subscriptions on a lot of communities, like school. And most people go by a month when it comes to their income on the making money online space. Well, now you have how much you want to make. How long do you want it to take you to make this amount of money? Do you have now until the day you die to make £10,000 a month? Or do you have maybe a year? Maybe 2 years, depends on what time frame you want to try and achieve it in. Now, how do you want to make the money? Okay, cool, you want to make money online, right? But there's about a dozen ways to make money online. So you kind of have to choose one because without having a specific one chosen, there's no obvious action. Because if you're sitting around going, I want to make £1,000 a month within the next 6 months online, you're just then going to be like, what do I drop ship? Do I affiliate market? Do I make a school community? And then you'll waste 6 months and you still won't have any money because there was no obvious action. So you kind of just sat around twiddling your thumbs, like I aforementioned. So yeah, get specific. How much, by when, doing what. And that's basically how we're going to get specific with it. Now, when it comes to setting your goal, especially with the time frame, depending on how much you're trying to make, especially with online, making money online. Say you want to make 10k a month. Love this goal for you. I love it for everyone. Hopefully we can all make it. But if you're trying to make it in the first 3 months of a business, I can only tell you that is quite unlikely. I'm not trying to missile your ambitions. Please stay ambitious. Stick with the 10k a month. But we do have to try and be slightly realistic with time frames. It's more likely that you will achieve 10k a month if you give yourself at least a year to hit this, or maybe even 18 months. Sorry, I was trying to do the maths of how many months we're in a year and a half. 18 months to 2 years. It's more likely that you will hit 10k a month within that time frame. It usually takes people anywhere between 1 and 3 years. So depending on how hard you're willing to work, Set yourself the goal within that time frame. Keep the ambition just more realistic with how quickly you'll achieve it. Now, if you're a little bit scared or you're a little bit worried about maybe how well you'll be with getting specific and clear with your goals, and you do want a bit of help, I have a school community. Feel free to join. It will be the top link in the description. It's free to join for now, and you can, for less than the cost of a Freddo in the UK or a pint of milk, which is crazy, get an entire hour of my time, and I will sit here on call with you, helping you get specific with your goals. But apart from that, moving on, again, top link in the description if you did want that. We now have specific goals. You now know how much you want to make doing, it's like what sort of way on you want to make the money online and a time frame. What's left? This is the bit where people usually fuck up. They think, oh, I've got my goals, what do I do now? I market research, or I think about it for a while. No, if you've literally set out your goal very clearly, and well done for that if you have been following along and actually set out your goal. Maybe pause this video to actually get the time frame, the amount, the way you want to make it. You've got all that now. What's left to do? It's to actually start, isn't it? You actually want to make some action with making the money, So if it is a school community you've decided on, like I have just plugged, well, what do you need to do? You kind of need to set up the school community, make the video sales letter or the sales page. You need to actually build something for the actual course inside of it. And then you need to make videos, maybe do some TikToks, Instagram Reels, I don't know, do whatever sort of social media advertising you're going to do to find people who will benefit from your school community, get them to get that traffic, get those eyes on your school community so more people will subscribe to it. And then, you might actually have a fighting chance of getting their money because, you kind of need people to see it. And without people seeing it, you're not going to get any of their money. So focus on videos that are around the same topic as the school community, and that will drive, and then, plug it, like I did, and it should get some eyes. And that's basically how you get clear with your goals and then what comes next. So that's that for this one. If you haven't already, rewatch the video if you need to, get clear with your goals, then you may as well just start acting on them today, because then you'll have a fighting chance of achieving them sometime soon. But yeah, that's it. I hope you found value in this video. I really hope you do. I do this to help you become a better version of yourself, do more of what you love, lead a more fulfilling life. And that is the major goal with this channel. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in another one. Peace out.